Hey everybody, I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on how to use your SmartBoard, at least how to get it plugged in and set up so you can use it as a bigger screen for when our students are back in front of us in a classroom. Some of the features you probably won't be using now, the touch screen, we won't have students coming up to the boards and touching it and using those types of things just because of our COVID-19 protocols, but it will be helpful for you to demonstrate some things on the board. So I'm just going to show you how to plug it in, some of the basic features. And then you can just reference this as you need it to set up your computers. So we have a couple different types of SmartBoards in our building. This one is a newer one with a newer kind of pen tray and definitely a new projector. And this one also still has the remote with it. So I click and turn on. As I'm waiting for that to fire up and get started, I want to go over some of the tools that you're going to need. Please make sure first that you have a VGA cable attached to your projector. Now this one is attached through to the back of here. Some of our projectors you'll have the cable attached straight down from the ceiling, so you'll be able to be in the middle of your classroom. Some are in a separate outlet over on the wall in the corner, but you should see a VGA cable like this plugged into either the wall or a projector. If you have a Dell, this process is very simple. All you need is this to plug into the back of your Dell computer, and you're good to go. The extra piece that's on some of our SmartBoards as well is a sound plug. If you need sound and your speaker or your projector can play sound, this will go into the other side, and you'll know if it's a sound because of the annoying buzzing that happens when you plug this in right away. The thing with the Macs is that the Mac does not have a VGA plug anywhere on it. As you can see, the side of your Mac doesn't have a VGA. It has all kinds of other interesting cables and plugs, but nothing that needs that. So we have to purchase dongles. Most of these are already in classrooms, or you have them already at home, so please bring them in and use them. If you don't have one or there is not one in your classroom, please let me know so that I can get you one. But this goes straight into the side of your computer. And now you can plug your VGA, just like you did in the Dell, into the side of this. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and plug in my dongle into my VGA cord. And I'm going to make sure it's right side up. I'm going to plug it in. And within a second or two, my screen should start sharing. And now it's just like an extended screen. You're hearing the annoying buzzing. That's because on this projector, the buzzing means that there's sound attached to it. So I need to plug in my sound cord to make that buzzing stop. If you have the sound cord and you hear the buzzing but there is no sound cord, you can just turn the volume completely down on your device and play the sound from speakers, either external speakers that you bring in from home or external speakers that you borrow from me. Borrowing is probably not going to be the best thing, but we'll see what we can do. Most of the classrooms have speakers in them, and most can play straight from the projector. Now, right now, all I have is a glorified second screen. So I can do everything that I normally would on my computer right here from my computer and show it nice and blown up. But that's not necessarily how we want to use the SmartBoard, because the SmartBoard also has touchscreen capabilities. As you can see, it's not working right now. It's because you must make sure that you have your USB cord and cable plugged in and ready to go. So if I plug this into the side, you'll be able to see your pen tray down here start lighting up. Once it lights up, you'll be able to start manipulating things on the screen. So if I wanted to create this equation, I can now just drag my numbers to the equation mat and have it here. I also have pen options where I can write, like, I would add 1 and then add 1 to keep things balanced. And I go back and I balance my equation. And now I change back into my pen. Let's make it blue. These cancel out because I added 1 on both sides to keep it balanced, and now I had 1, and now I can write my solutions as x equals 5. And then obviously I can go back and check it. It also has the eraser. The undo button is there as well, which will clear your whole screen or what you last did. But that's basically how the SmartBoard works. With this projector and SmartBoard, everything's already aligned and lined up pretty nicely. I can just use this as a glorified touchscreen to access any of the information that I need or that I want to show the kids. Some of our SmartBoards have individual markers down here that you would draw on here, and they would change the colors. And the eraser would be down here as well. This one does not. This one just has the 4 different basic colors on the bottoms. But like I said, you can use it as a touch screen, so you're not going back and forth between your computer and your screens. So that's about it. When you're done, usually it takes 2 clicks to turn it off. If it doesn't turn on the first time, try that again, turn it off, turn it back on. Always tip number 1. You also may need to align the screen. So sometimes your screen gets out of alignment because our projectors start moving and then they don't align, especially the ones that are in the ceilings. So with those ones, all you have to do is hold the 2 buttons down in the middle until a screen pops up that has some targets, and you'll click on those different targets to help you align your screen so that where you touch is truly where your finger is hitting on the screen. Yep, like I said, you just turn it off when you're done sharing, and you should be good to go. If you have any questions or your SmartBoard isn't working correctly, put in a ticket to 2847, and it'll come to me, and then I'll be able to help you virtually troubleshoot, or at a time when there's no one in the classrooms, I can come in and start fixing things up for you. If you have any questions, let me know. But for now, this will be in your classroom for reference.